Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I'm independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I blog at sharingitwithyou.blogspot.com. And today I'm going to show you how to do this double slider using the new Happy Place stamp set. And it slides out. You pull one side and the other side pops out for you to write stuff. Did a green version. Same. Here's the Happy Place. It's $1 million set, which somebody earned sold $1 million, and they got to create their own stamp set. So let's get started. You're going to start with a card base, measuring 5.5 by 8.5, scoring at 2 3/4, 5.5, and 8 1/4. And what I did was I notched one end, the small end here is over here, notched it just to put a piece of cellophane that I happen to have that I cut off on some card cellophane envelopes, and then DSP 4x6, a piece of basic white 1.5 by 5 for the sentiment, and 2 sliders measuring 2.5 by 3.5. That's the basic one. You could always layer onto it. You can go smaller. So let me get the measurements out of the way. Then we're going to go ahead and fold along all the score lines. And this is just a loop that I had, but you can always tape together a piece of plastic. That's what I've seen other people do also. So you're going to fold along all these. Here. We'll save the DSP for later. Let's go ahead and create the mechanism. So basically, you're going to have this side line up on the edge. So you only want the adhesive right here. So let me get my stamp and seal. So a little bit right there. And you want to line up on the edge, and then it should hit in the middle, and it should hit that adhesive here, so that will pull out. And then on this side you do the exact same thing on this side. So what I did is line it up on the edge, put my thumb here, and that's where the adhesive goes. Line it up in the middle. There you go. So basically it's pulling this way. Does that make sense? Like that. So then we're going to go ahead and close this up. And it is a tight fit. I tried to make it so I can do 2 per sheet. That's why it's such a tight fit. So I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive here. Let me grab my silicone mat, some glue, and that just goes on the flap here. So it's running a little low. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Flip it over. It's okay that it's going to be on the silicone mat. That will take all the stickiness off. And let's see if this works. I forgot to do the notches. There we go. All right. Got a 1-inch punch here. I should have punched it beforehand, but I'll do it right now. Just a half a circle worth in the center, like that, and that way this pulls here. I'm also going to use a little hole punch for that hole for some string. I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. It's a little tacky right now. Let's do some stamping. Okay, some granny apple green to match the cardstock. It's my favorite part of Stampin' Up, how the ink and the paper match perfectly. Straight up and straight down. I love it. Ta-da! And we can cut around here. So I'm going to go up to you. You can cut just a rectangle. I thought it'd be cute to cut a little bit around the Y. Alright. And then let's go ahead and do the For You. Also granny apple green. And we'll do it at an angle. There you go. A little old twine here. Fold it in half. It's about 6 inches. The loop goes in. The tail goes in the loop. Alright, and then you can decide on which side of the paper you want. I think I'm going to do the leaves. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little there, and put a little in the center. And checking again. So that goes on this side. Center it. The part that you have the adhesive is on that side. I'm going to fold it over. This. And do some left arm. Almost done. Dimensional is so happy when I get this all done in clear. Such a good feeling to get it all used up, doesn't it? I think I might need one more in the center. So it won't bow. Let's get those release papers off. That's it, folks. And then you can write on the left side, maybe sign or special message. And it goes like that. So that's it. There you go. Thanks for letting me share this with you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and to my channel, and you'll see more video tutorials such as this. Thanks, and have a nice day. Bye.